everyone, Vito back with yet another review. This is the Bicycle Inferno playing cards, not related to anything from Carnival. This is from a Kickstarter campaign, and not a whole lot of people got this deck. The creator apparently stiffed a lot of people in his previous campaign for the Bicycle Heads deck, and being that I had not pledged for that one because I had Amazon issues at the time, I wasn't aware of it. Then I pledged for this one and got stiffed by the creator on this campaign, as did most of the backers. Most people still waiting for stuff. The guy's basically a jerk, and he's basically left the playing card industry, thank goodness. At least that I am aware of. That's what he had basically said. He was giving up. Basically, and the company was Feral Playing Card Company. I don't know the guy's name. But this I ended up getting from a seller on eBay from Asia, from Taiwan I believe. I'm not sure how this guy always has Kickstarter decks and campaigns. Well, I mean, he had this one and he had the Bicycle Core, and he might have had another one that was from Kickstarter campaigns that nobody else pretty much got them, but yet him, being a reseller, got them, which is not cool. At least it wasn't too overly priced like the Bicycle Core. Anyways, the front of the box says Bicycle, and then playing cards and the Inferno on the bottom. And you see a guy kind of grabbing his head, and it's pretty interesting. Vampire type deck, or zombie, whatever. It says Ercus Infinus, made in USA on one side with a demonic, almost Satan-like character on one side. And then the other, Ercus Infinus, made in USA with a guy who looks like he's eating somebody else's head, because he's got two mouths. And then the top says, abandon all hope, ye who enter here, which is pretty cool. And the bottom is your USPC information. The back shows you the back design, which is a little bit of a jumbled mess. And you get a standard seal. Bicycle trademark stuff on the flap. And yes, there are black cards. You do get a blank card. Here's your back design. Fairly standard, thicker borders. It just got a whole bunch of bodies on there. It's got a devil type guy on there. It's got another figure over here. Just all sorts of stuff. As you can see, it's pretty hard to make out. There's actually words on here, and there's numbers and all sorts of mess. I don't really understand it much. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the idea of the back design was. Like, I can see there is a satanic like character on there. There's another guy, looks like he's almost in a straight jacket. There is way too much going on though, is my opinion. And they got, like I said, down here we got words. It says limbo, lust, glutton, greed, anger, heresy, violence, and fraud. And then you got numbers 1 through 9. And I have no idea what all that means. And just a whole bunch of stuff. As you can see, it looks kind of like a blur. But you do get a double backer. Oh, and as I mentioned, originally in the campaign, this was known as the Dante's Inferno. Not sure who Dante is, but that's what it was, and then it changed at some point in time. You do get a couple of Jokers. They just say Joker and US, just like a standard one, but it's a weird, dark character, and it says the name is Feligias. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. The other one is Charon, and he's got some kind of a weapon and looks like a zombie. The aces, well, as I mentioned, spades and clubs get white pips. Hearts and diamonds have red pips. And it does say here again, just like on the back, it says limbo and it says lust. And then that's it. And then it also says, abandon hope all ye who enter here. And that's it. Not sure why they did that on the aces, but they did. And they're all the same. with a big standard pip. And that's what you'll find with the number cards. Lots of standard pips. If we look at the court cards, though, you got the guy that's eating another head that actually has a diamond in the mouth. Ugolino. Ugly, alright. Ties. I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks like she's pulling her hair out. Minotaur, who's hungry. You get Medusa. It's pretty cool. Don't look at her. Minos is wrapped in a snake. Malakota looks pretty interesting. There's Dante himself. He's on the front of the box. Not who he is though. You get Harpies, not Herpes, Harpies, who pretty weird. Virgil. Girion, I think. That's how you'd pronounce that. Lucifer himself. Beatrice. And that's that. And number cards, like I said, standard. Obviously this deck is not for everyone because of the demonic portions of it. Court cards are done pretty nicely. And aren't really graphic or anything. The back design is, like I said, weird. It's kind of a blur. And then there's not much customization elsewhere. Everything, number cards is standard. Aces are pretty bland. And that's that. Bicycle stock. Ericus Infinus, of course. Interesting deck. Probably not executed as good as it could have been. And obviously not fulfilled anywhere near as good as it should have been in regards to shipping. And that is that though. I will see you next time. More reviews.